Whether you're a full-time Bookstagrammer or you're just starting out, I've got some great, easy, and simple DIY bookish props to help embellish those Bookstagram photos. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video where I share this week's Save Your Sanity quick tip. Hello and welcome to my channel where I share some of my writer and author experiences as well as some basic design tutorials and, like in today's video, some really fun DIY bookish crafts. My name is Kimberly Grymes and I am a young adult science fiction and fantasy author. My book Isildes is a young adult science fiction story. It is book 1 in the Evo Compendium duology series. And in addition to science fiction, it has also got some fantasy because there's magic, and it's got some mystery because there's sabotage, some adventure, and some light romance. I've also published a companion novella to Isildes, and that's called The Red Ember Forest, and it's a short novella, and it is also out and available. I'll leave the links to both those books in the description below. But you can also read The Red Ember Forest for free when you sign up for my newsletter. Isildes is also available as an audiobook, and if you don't have Audible, I have a free 30-day trial link in the description below when you download Isildes as your first audiobook. Okay, if you're new to the Bookstagram world, Bookstagram is a term used on Instagram where readers, writers, authors, publishers, anybody who loves books shares pictures of the books they own, they're currently reading, or the books just sitting around in their TBR pile. And when I say TBR, I mean the to-be-read books. In this video, I'll be making 2 cute and fun DIY decor items that you can use to decorate your space as well as embellish your Bookstagram photos. The first thing I'll be making and showing you how is this really cute, it's a votive candle holder wrapped in jute. So we'll be making this little cutie today. You see that? Oh, she's so cute. And the second item that I will be showing you how to make is this really cute garland. It is a wool ball and wooden bead garland with cute little homemade tassels at the end. So I am going to be showing you how to make both of these items in today's video. Side note, did you know that I sell Bookstagram themed mystery boxes on my Etsy page? I really enjoy making these mystery boxes and I love the responses I've gotten so far from the people who've ordered them. If you want to see some unboxing videos from some of the people who have received the Bookstagram themed mystery box, I'll share the link in my description below because I have saved those on my Instagram page under favorites. Some of the items that I include in the mystery boxes are some homemade DIY decor goods like the things I'm making today in today's video. And every box also gets a surprise book. So I usually get a surprise book, this is an example, and I'll wrap it up all cute, so cute. And I will put it in the mystery box for you guys to be like, oh my God, I love this book. If you're interested in learning more about my Bookstagram themed mystery boxes, I will leave a link in the description below to the Etsy listing. Now let's jump into making these cute little decor things to embellish your Bookstagram photos. Okay, for this project, the supplies you'll need are a glue gun, some glue sticks, a pair of scissors, some natural jute, not too thick, a votive candle holder, and this is a votive. I also like to use a paper plate when I'm using my glue gun. And it's always handy to have some paper towels nearby. And you might need a toothpick. We're going to start with a nice clean votive glass holder. We have our jute, and I'm going to go ahead and unwind some just to get it started. If you notice any imperfections or extra jute, just pull it off. It should come off fairly easy. Okay, I've got my glue gun, scissors, we can go ahead and get started. First, I'll put a thin bead of glue to secure the end of the jute, and then I'll add more glue along the bottom 2 rows while wrapping to create a firm foundation. That way it doesn't unwind when we're all done. Then, I'll put a bead of glue every so often as I'm wrapping the middle section. Once I get closer to the top, I'll repeat what I did along the bottom and use a thin bead of glue along the top row to secure the jute in place. For the end, I just use a tiny dot of glue beneath the end of the jute, and with my toothpick, I flatten the jute and angle it down into a slope, so it looks like it's a continuous piece all around. And there you have it, a votive candle holder wrapped in jute. What you'll need for this project are a pair of scissors, some thread that matches your color scheme, some macrame string or yarn or cotton crafting thread, 2mm wool balls matching your color scheme. I picked these up at Etsy. I'll be sure to leave the link in the description below. Also some wooden beads around the same size as your wool balls. And I like using these large eye sewing needles. It's great for pushing the tip through the wool. I'm going to first thread my needle with about 2 feet of thread, tying the ends together in a knot at the opposite end of the needle. Then you just begin threading the wool balls through the center. Some of the balls may be tighter than others. If that's the case, then just twist the needle a bit until it pushes through. Design whatever pattern you like when threading the wool balls and wooden beads. And there you have the garland part finished. Now let's move on and make the tassel ends. Using the macrame string, or if you're using yarn or the cotton crafting thread, wrap some of the string around 3 fingers 4 or 5 times. Then trim, and using a separate 6 to 8 inch piece of string, tie it around one end, creating the top part of the tassel. Trim the ends to the same length as the bottom half. Then, using your scissors, cut the bottom loopy parts, creating the rope-like tassel ends. Macrame is 3 strands wound really tight together, so I like to unwind them. It gives a fuller look to the tassel. Repeat so you have 2 tassels. Using your needle and thread, sew the end of the garland onto the top of the tassel. Then repeat on the other end. And there you have it, a cute wool ball and wooden bead garland with tassel ends. Super cute and super easy to make these little decors for your Bookstagram photos. Here are a few pictures I took using the jute wrapped votive candle holder and the wool ball and wooden bead garland. I used the Snapseed photo editing app on my phone to crop and apply any filters, including the text in this photo. All right, it is time for this week's Save Your Sanity quick tip. Okay, here we are in Scrivener in a blank document, and I'm going to go ahead and paste. What you're going to do is you're going to go up to Edit, over to Transformations, Convert Quotes to Smart Quotes. And it does both the apostrophes and quotations. And voila. Okay, and now we're over on Microsoft Word, and I'm going to paste the same phrase that we just changed over in Scrivener. And before you try to change these to the smart quotes or the curly quotes, you just want to go into your options and under proofing, and then autocorrect options. And then you have a whole bunch of tabs at the top here. And you want to go under auto format. And you want to make sure this straight quotes with smart quotes is checked off. If it's not checked off, you want to make sure it's checked off. That way, now we can just back out. You can do the Control F for Control Find. Go to Replace. And we're going to go ahead and just put an apostrophe in there and replace with just a regular apostrophe. And when you replace all, you're going to see these change. Close. So it only does the apostrophes. You have to go in and now do replace, quotation marks, replace all. I don't know who needed that, but I know I needed that, so I'm happy to share that with you guys. Thank you for watching, and I really do hope that I've inspired you to get crafty and make some of your own DIY bookish props. Be sure to subscribe and ring that cute little bell to get notified when new videos are posted on Thursdays. Until next week, remember to keep reading, keep writing, and keep moving forward. I just get so super nervous when I film. Look how flushed I get. Okay.